What's up, fellas? So I had a loyal patron supporter that wanted me to talk about all the ways men show women that they're lower value. Okay, and I think he's taking this from the premise of like you dating a woman or something like this, and in a relationship. Okay, and guys, this is the thing. This is the number one killer of attraction. This subconscious, the subconscious way of letting a woman know that you're lower value, that a lot of you guys do that you don't even know you're doing. Now, I'm gonna make this video because he asked me to make the video, and I think it's a good topic. But before I even say any of this, guys, the best way to conquer any of this is to not be lower value. Do y'all guys grasp that? So, I'm gonna do the video. I think it's a good video. I think it's good for you guys to pay attention to this stuff because, like I said, it's subconscious. You don't even know you're doing it. But you can kill all this and you can cut this video off right now if you just don't be lower value because you're not gonna do any of it. Okay? So I just want to put that out there. Okay. So I'm gonna do the pre-dating first, and then I'm gonna do the dating phase. So these are pre-dating. This is you showing a woman before, any kind of dating or anything like that, that you're a lower value. Number one, you let her friend zone you. We've all done it. Most of you, I bet 90% of you motherfuckers right now, some woman at school or work or the neighborhood or your apartment building has you friend zone. Now, this is the thing, guys. I don't want you guys to be a bunch of butt-hurt bitches running around here. A woman rejects you, and now you don't even want to speak to her no more. You still want to be cordial. Do you guys understand? I'm not saying some girl you made a move on at school, said, I don't really want to date anybody right now, or I got some fictitious boyfriend, and now you butthurt mad, now you never want to speak to the girl no more. Like a little bitch. I'm not telling you that. Be cordial. But what we not finna do is, we not finna play patty cake, bitch. I'm not your friend. Hey, Stephanie, and keep it moving. That's it. Hey, Stephanie, how was your weekend? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, see you around. Have a good day. That's it. All right. I've took the little bitch made way out, guys, where girls didn't want to give me no play, and I don't want to talk to them no more. And now I look back and I say, man, you look like a damn fool. Okay, you look like a little butthurt fool. She don't want to talk to me, so I ain't going to even speak to her. That is stupid. But you don't let her friend zone you too. The reason why friend zone shows her your lower value is because you basically have accepted that you're not good enough. And so you're going to try to sneak your way in the back door and earn her way, get her to like you the nice guy route. Oh, Your Highness, I will show you that I'm worthy of the magic vagina, Your Highness. That's what you're going to do. For full disclosure, any of you guys that are in the friend zone can get out the fucking friend zone. Any of you guys. All you got to do is either level up. That could be increase your sex appeal, right? Pre-selection, all right? Make more money. Whatever the woman hang up on you is. Like most of us in the friend zone for one reason or another. Like maybe she just don't find you attractive enough. Well, pre-selection kills that. Pre-selection kills all attraction issues. Okay, maybe you don't make enough money. Get on your purpose, start making more money. Maybe she's a woman that is really big on security, financial security. Start making more money. Right? So pre-selection makes any man more attractive. And if she's a bitch that's about money, start making more money. Right? I told you I got both of my girls, the girl that had me in the friend zone for years, all the way since high school, by financially leveling up. I look the same. I just financially leveled up. Or perceived like I did. Y'all guys remember the story about the pull out gold teeth and the necklace and the FUBU platinum. I don't say the story so many times. I know y'all guys don't want to hear it no more. They thought I leveled up. I really wasn't making that much more money, right? So any of you guys can get out the friend zone, but at what cost to your pride and dignity? You had to earn her. Who the fuck is she? Is she the Queen of England or something? So the point I'm telling you is, if you accept yourself being in the friend zone, you just told her your lower value. Another way you come out the friend zone, guys, is time and opportunity. Right? If you're in the friend zone and you catch her just right when she's going through the right emotional break or something like that, you can get her. If she go through enough scumbags, right? She get her heart broke by 2 or 3 scumbags in a row. You know, the nice guy that's in the friend zone starts looking real good. It's called time and opportunity. I don't want none of you guys to go that route. If a woman isn't ready to get with you, if you made a play on her, now, if you haven't even made your move and she rejected you and you just went straight from the friend zone from the get-go, well, you subconsciously have admitted yourself you're lower value. So she didn't even have to do it. You already said, you know what, I know I'm lower value, so I'm not even going to try. I just want to be around. I want to be a friend so I can smell her from time to time and just be close to her from time to time. That's even worse. At least the guy who got rejected, at least he thought he was on her level. The guy that doesn't even try is just basically to himself, I know I'm not worthy. That's even worse. So any of you guys that's in the friend zone now with a girl and you haven't even made a move, that's even worse than the guy who got rejected, because you are saying you're a lower value. She didn't even have to tell you you're a lower value. You know, whenever a woman rejects you and she's single, basically she's saying you're not good enough. That's basically what she's saying. Basically what she's saying, I think I can do better. Now, we all got our types, you know, different types, but basically what she's saying is, you ain't it, bud. Now, you could just not be her type. That is a possibility. Nothing wrong with you or nothing like that. You just not type. Well, guess what? I'm not your type to be your friend either, bitch. So I'm your type to talk on the phone and carry a conversation with, but I ain't your type to stick my dick in you. Funny how that works. Well, I ain't your type either on conversation, bitch. That's how we're gonna handle that. Okay? So going into the friend zone, that's the first way, pre-dating, that you shows a woman that you're lower value. Some of you guys go in the friend zone after a relationship. You know, after she dumped your ass, and then now she say, well, you know what? I think we should be friends. And you agree to that shit. You basically just agreed that you're lower value than her. Next, guys, you try to impress her financially. Never do this goofy shit. If any of you guys, man, I did so much goofy shit in my life back in my day. I laugh at it now, but you know, if you guys ever around a girl, never try to impress her with anything. Don't name drop, none of that bullshit. Women know why you're doing it. I tell y'all guys a story. You know, I tell y'all guys, I done made so many mistakes, man. That's why I always got a story for everything. So like in the 8th grade, right? I was in the 8th grade, and back when I was in the 8th grade, we used to play Get Like Me, right? So this is just, I laugh at it now. It's not funny. It just goes to show you how goofy, you know. So I had like $7 in pocket, $8 in my pocket, right? And I'm in there playing Get Like Me. And a girl that's really hot, she come over there, she still playing Get Like Me, and she just watching whatever. Here I go pulling my little $7 out. And that girl telling, oh, you just pulled that out because I came over. Now, might I remind you, this girl's about 13. And she was able to pick up while I was pulling that little $7, $8 out my pocket. I know, we over there flipping with quarters. Here I go pulling my little $8 out my pocket so she can see it. This is the goofiness, right? I'm 13 at the time, right? Like the 8th grade, some shit like that. And I'm pulling little $7, $8 out my pocket so she can see it. Little 5 on top, like little 3 little ones or some bullshit like that. And the girl said, oh, you just pulled that money out because I came over. And she's 13 years old, and she picked up on it. Right? So you don't think a 23-year-old grown-ass woman could pick up on it? Some 13-year-old kid could pick up on it? She knew why I pulled that money out of my pocket. Okay, guys? So when you do that, when you trying to impress a woman, you are basically, oh, this girl here also had me in the friend zone, sort of like the friend zone, like school friend zone, like not talk on the phone friend zone, but like we cool and passing friend zone. But yeah, she knew I liked her and I was friend zone. And so here I go, pull a little money out of my pocket. Like, I guess she's supposed to give me some pussy now, like me or something, because I pulled a little $8 out of my pocket. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. But anyway, guys, never try to impress a woman with anything. I recommend I'm all for using women hypergamy against them. Let them discover it. That's all I ask. Let them discover it. It'll come out. You don't gotta try to break your neck to get it out or none of that. They'll discover it. Matter of fact, when you downplay it a little bit, guys, it works better for you because now she's wondering, well, why you being so mysterious? Why you ain't? And then she found out, oh shit, he got a G-Wagon. Oh shit, he make $250,000 a year. He's a lawyer. Holy shit. And you've been kind of like downplaying your success. It actually works better that way than you upplaying your success. Like I said, ain't nothing changed. Don't come out. Hey, so you saying don't use the hypergamy against them? That's not what the fuck I said. I'm all for using women hypergamy against them. Just let them discover it. Number 3. Oh, here we go. Approaching women who ain't sent you choosing signals. Now, this does not go for a woman in passing, right? This does not, if you in the mall and a woman is on that side of the mall and this is it, you probably never see that woman again and she ain't sent you no choosing signals, but you find her very hot and you want to go make the approach, I won't knock you for going and making that approach. What I knock you for making the approach is when you in a fixed location and that woman ain't sent you no choosing signals and you want to, for all you guys that don't know, basically flirting. That's what choosing signals is, basically flirting, right? Flirting with you. You just, if for all you guys that think I'm lying, let me say this. How many women have you went up to in a fixed location that didn't send you choosing signals, right? You got her number and she was calling you or showing high interest. She basically treats you like a rag dog. Am I lying? Think about it. Anytime you went and got a woman number in the club or at school or anything like that who didn't send you not one sign that she was interested in you, how did that work out? Did she call you? Did she text you? Maybe you won her over and fucked her, but she did nothing. She didn't call. She didn't make you a priority. When you called to set a date, she probably had to say, well, can I let you know by Wednesday? No priority with you. None of that shit. You get none of that. You're lower value. You relaying your lower value. High value men would never do that. Do y'all guys want to know why high value men would never do that? We don't have time. So let me explain something to you. If you're a guy, you work 60 hours a week, you got a 2-3 girl rotation as is, you got an active social life, do you have time to raise a woman's interest? You don't have time. Now, a lot of you guys will say, well, AMS, I got this girl number, she showed me choosing signals, and she didn't show me choosing signals, and she acted high interest, and I would beg to differ that she showed you choosing signals and you missed it. And the number one choosing signal that you guys missed, and I probably have missed back in my past, is women will put their self in your vicinity to make the approach. You be just standing at a bar, next time you turn around is, oh shit, where this bad bitch come from? Like she just floated from it, like she just came from heaven. No, that bitch done worked her way over there by you. That is the biggest choosing signal. As a matter of fact, she'll be standing by you, looking all up here like trying to play it off. She'll be standing right. She done worked her way. Now, you was over there by yourself. You and your homeboy by yourself. It ain't got to be the club or bar. It could be in the goddamn well. Next thing you know, here 2 or 3 girls. They done work their way over there by y'all and they over here looking like this. No. They sent you a choosing signal. They made it easy for you. They put themselves right by you. Now, maybe they didn't look at you and wink their eye and lick their tongue out and do all this and that and other. But what they did was they put themselves, made it easy for you to make the approach. That's a choosing signal. Players pick up on shit like that. Some of you guys don't pick up on that. Okay? But if you approach a woman who you had to walk across, correct me if I'm wrong. Any of you guys, think on this right now. How many times have you had to go to somebody like that who once in your choosing signals? How did they voice act when you approached them? Did they seem excited? They seem like, let me hurry and give you my number so you can get the hell away from around me. That's what they sound like. Okay, guys? And for a woman, do not think highly of men who approach them without sending them choosing signals. Simply of the fact, women think guys like that just talk to everything. They don't respect you. That's why that works like that, guys. When you one of the guys that do that, they think you're a holler monster. You just randomly talk to anything that's moving, so they can't respect you. That's why when you cold approach, you always at a deficit because women just think that you randomly just go about getting numbers. They think you play the numbers game. High value men don't play the numbers game. I would give you the benefit of the doubt that if we in public and we all moving parts, a woman might not got time to do all that. You got to shoot your shot to be done. I give you that. I won't argue with none of you guys on that. If I'm walking up Lenox Avenue in New York in Harlem and the girl is coming up this way and I'm going down that way and we both like got places to be, I would grant you that woman might ain't got time to send me no goddamn choosing signals. So you either gonna shoot your shot or not. I get that. It's not really my approach, but I would give you a pre for that because it ain't no time for choosing signals. And quite frankly, you know, she might not have seen you. So I would give you that. But if you're in a fixed location or somebody you work with at school and they haven't sent you any indicators of interest, they gonna just they just think you have become immune. You get rejected so much that you have become immune to rejection to where it don't even bother you. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Next, guys. Oh God, this is bringing up all the bad memories. You try to do stuff for her you try to win over by doing stuff for her. All right, so let's go back to the gym, right? When I was a trainer at the gym, I was very good at sales, right? I was the best salesman in the gym, right? And me not knowing what I know now, but me looking back on it, hindsight 2020, right? Looking back on it now, when the new trainee girls, and y'all got to know the gym I was working at, they always hired the hottest chicks, right? Bad fitness chicks, right? And as a personal trainer, the turnover rate was so high. So like every month you would get a new influx of bad bitches, new training bitches at the gym, right? Guess who right there to try to help them sell? Guess who was right there to be a handyman to show them how to sell? Yeah, me. The great AMS. Oh, you want me to teach you how to sell? You want me to teach you how to sell? I look on it now like, man, what the hell you was doing? You know what I do? I'm going to help you how to sell. Bitch, fuck you. I look at it like that now, but at the time, I could sell. So I'm trying to use my selling abilities. I should have put that on my biggest simp stories. You know, now that I'm going over this list, some of this stuff I ain't think about at the time when I was making out my biggest simp stories. But now I'm thinking on this one should have been on the fucking list. All right. I'm sitting there trying to use my ability to sell to get some ass. Yeah, that's simping. All right, guys. But beyond that, do not try to do stuff for a woman. It ain't got to be financially. Maybe you work She goes in the same direction y'all go to school. Charge her ass some gas money. I'm not telling you don't take her to school or don't take her to work if it's convenient or both of y'all work at the same spot. Bitch, you gonna give me some gas money. Ain't nothing gonna, no. I ain't saying you got a tax. I ain't saying you got a tax. $20 a week, something. You paying me, it ain't no on the strength and hoping I'm earning some brownie points. How I should have did those girls? Yes, I do got the ability to sell. It's $30 an hour to teach you too. That's how you should do it. Ain't nothing wrong with helping them. Charge their ass. That's how you handle that. I should have charged their ass. So if it's something a girl asks you for, this, that, and that, can you help me move my furniture in? Sure. Yeah, I help you move your furniture in, girl. What kind of guy look like? What kind of guy do you think I am? It's $50 an hour though. Shit, I'm reasonable. Shit, I'm not hard up. Yeah, I help you move your furniture. Shit, $50 an hour. I have it all in there. That's how you handle that, guys. So if a girl wants you to do something for her, sure, I'll take you to work. $10 a day. Yeah, I'm not a bad guy. I'm reasonable. That's how you handle that, guys. If you got good at math, she looking for a tutor? Sure. That's no problem. I tutor all the time. $20 an hour. And I'll be right there at 5 o'clock to tutor you. That's how you handle that, guys. All right. Now, let's get to the post-dating. All right. Woo, let's get on this. So now, we in the dating. All right. You can say relationship or dating. I'm going to just say dating, right? I'm going to take most of my guys over here red pill. If you're in the dating phase and you're doing all the pursuing, you're exhibiting to her your lower value. I'll do all the pursuing for like 2 weeks, guys. That's how I handle it. I'll do it all at the beginning, the first 2 weeks, right? By that third week, the bitch, you better be talking about some high or something. Or I'm going to pull back. I'll do it at the beginning because I know you got to get comfortable or whatever, blah, blah, blah. It's the rules of the game. I get it, right? Most women that I deal with won't make me do all the pursuing, but if I run across one that make me do all the pursuing and she's hot, I do it for 2 weeks. Set up a date for 2 weeks, reach out once a week. But if I get that third week, bitch, you better goddamn be picking up your phone in the morning. Good morning, how your day going? If you don't do that, some of you guys been dating a woman right now for weeks, months, and she's yet to initiate contact. And you just accept it as in, well, you know, that's the way it's supposed to be. The man's supposed to pursue the woman. The man's supposed to chase the woman. You've been taught that beta male shit bullshit. That bitch calls somebody. She'll text somebody. She just ain't doing it with you. So let me break down the dynamics of this. When a woman doesn't pursue you, what she essentially saying is, if you don't reach out to me and we never contact no more, no big fucking deal. That's essentially what she's saying. Is she saying that if you never reach out to make contact to go on a date with her again, she's perfectly fine with never hearing from you again? That's what she's saying. Because you're lower value. She would never do that to a guy she perceived as on the same level as her. Definitely not a guy that she perceives as having more value than her. She only does it with you because she kind of can take you or leave you. That's how she handles it. Next. Shows insecurities or jealousness. Guys, when you show that you're jealous or insecure to a woman, essentially what you're saying is, I know you can do better than me. I don't really know how I got you. And so I'm fearful that you will always leave me. Now, if you're in a relationship, and she's showing those signs, let me be emphatically clear. And you're in a relationship, a woman is going to try to use that little insecurity card on you all the time when you try to check her on her fuckery. It ain't going to work, bitch. I'm talking about when she hasn't shown you any signs and you running around here with your head cut off, accusing her of shit, trying to check her phone. She ain't showed you no signs, no nothing. She answers her phone around you. She responds to texts around you. Her phone is always on, and yet she does everything to show you that she's on the up and up, and you still running your ass around here, you know, blowing her phone up every 5 minutes. She not at home, asking her where she at. She come home 10 minutes later with a girl. You got to call the girl, hey, Deshaunda stayed at such and such. If you do that, you're going to ruin the attraction because you're relaying to the woman, I know you can do better than me, and I'm fearful that you're going to find that guy. That's what you're doing. If she's showing the signs, then fine. But some of you guys are going to be insecure, and the woman ain't show no fucking sign. She's always where she's supposed to be. She always answers her phone when she's around you. She always answers your calls when she's not around you. She gives you no signs that anything's going on, and yet you still, when she walk in the door, accusing her of just sucking a dick. What I tell you is, if that is essentially you're too red pill, you should just stay red pill. That's what that is. Okay? You too fucking red pill. Or you with a woman who you know perceives you as a beta male. And so you know that she's always probably going to cheat on you. If that's the situation, I tell you guys, never get into a relationship with a woman that perceives you as a beta male. I don't care if you is purple pill. If you're going to be purple pill, at least get in a relationship with women that perceive you as alpha males. Next, guys, she brings nothing to the table. Nothing. She doesn't cook. She doesn't clean. She probably works, but she doesn't contribute to the bills. This is going to be more for my guys who got a living girlfriend or something, or a wife. Right? If you're dating, she never pays for anything. Now, I don't like girls to pay for dates. Right? I don't do that. For all you guys that want women to come out the pocket, how I do it is I tell them I want them to cook for me and they get the groceries on their way over here. That's how I do it. So for all you guys that want women to contribute financially, not just with their time, a good way to do it, and I know it don't cost as much as going out. I get that. You go out, you're going to spend $100, $150. Her buying dinner from Publix or Whole Foods, where she's going to be out of $25, $30. So I get that. If she bring a bottle of wine, maybe $50, right? I get it's not as expensive. You gonna spend more. I get that. But the point is she's contributing, right? So that's how I get my women to invest into the relation financially, even though I would be the first to admit it's not what I'm investing financially, but they're investing something. But if you let a woman get away with doing nothing, you're basically saying your vagina is worth more than me. And I have to constantly earn you. You're basically saying everything that I do, me taking you out, everything that's going on, I'm indebted to the mighty vagina. That's what you're saying. When you make a woman bring something to the table, whether it's cleaning or cooking or buying the groceries or whatever the case may be, what you're saying is, my dick is worth your pussy and you need to bring something to the table for what I'm bringing to the table. So if I'm going to take you out on Saturday nights, you're going to cook for me on Sundays. That's how you handle that. Okay, guys? Next, you have to initiate physical contact all the time. What that is, guys, is that's a show of insecurity. If you can't, so like, you know, women are fickle creatures. They get in these little situations where they like pull off like a little cat. You know how cats get off like they don't want to be bothered? That's how women is. And when you see a woman like that and you always feel like, oh shit, I need to initiate contact. She's losing love for me. I need to go and I need to put my hand on her or something. What you just relayed to her is that she's of higher value than you. You're in a fearful state. You need to constantly always try to understand where you are with her. That's relaying that you're lower value, guys. When you're higher value, because my women perceive me as higher value, it's the opposite. She's chasing your validation. My girl's always telling me something. Give me kisses. Give me a hug. This, that, and other. She's constantly chasing my validation because she perceives me as higher value. So she needs to find out where I stand, not the other way around. So you guys need to understand that when you're always seeking this type of validation, that you're basically saying that I'm lower value. Oh boy, here go a big one. Buying random gifts. I think most of you guys who've been following me a while, you know that I say, what the two holidays I say, birthday and Christmas. I won't beat you over the head if you go with Valentine's also. I won't beat you over the head. I prefer romance on Valentine. And if you're just a hardcore, like one of these off the wall, red pill, crazy guy that don't believe in no gifts and no dinner dates, and man, listen, you're on the wrong page. That's anybody who's been following me a long time know I'm not a pump and dump guy. Y'all guys know what I say, what I've been saying for the longest. I give a woman everything but a commitment. I do dates. I do quality time. I sit on the couch and watch a movie. I do all that fucking shit. I do public displays of affection. I do everything that a normal boyfriend would do except say, I'm committed to you. We're an item. We're boyfriend, girlfriend. I do everything else. If you buying a woman a gift on June 15th, August the 2nd, and that ain't her birthday, what you're saying is, honey, I'm lower value than you, and I need to buy these gifts to even it up. Even if you're rich and you can do it financially and it doesn't really hurt you, you got to understand the message that you're sending to her. It's going to lower her attraction. That's why y'all guys have so many problems. Anytime you do anything that signals that you're lower value than her, lowers her attraction, because as we all know, Red Pill 101 is what? Women date up. That's what they do. And when you signal anything that they're dating down, the attraction starts to wane. I will only probably maybe give an exclusive, give you a out in this situation is if she buys you random gifts. I actually had a girl who did that. Not all the time, but like 2 or 3 times out the year, she would just buy me random gifts. Not nothing expensive. One girl bought me like some boxers one time. Another girl bought me like some a blender because she felt like I needed it or something. Like little random bullshit, stuff like that. So if you got a girl that does that and she's reciprocating and you want to buy her some random cheap shit because she does it, then I guess it's okay if she's doing it for you. But if she's not doing it for you, then what the fuck are you doing it for her? Okay, guys? And even on these gifts, it need to be on the cost ratios to what your income is. So even on her birthday, if you're a guy that makes 50 grand and you go buy her a $4,000 Chanel purse, you just relayed to her that she's higher value than you. That don't equate up. You just spent almost 10% of your yearly earnings on a purse. Tell me how she's not going to think you're lower value. That seems like you're trying to buy a girl to me. Now, if you're a guy that makes 300 grand a year and you want to buy a girl a $4,000 or $5,000 Chanel purse, knock your fucking self out. But if you're a $300,000 guy and you trying to buy a girl a $30,000 Hermes bag or a Birkin bag, same thing applies to you. That don't equate. That's too much. When you start doing stuff like that, you're relaying that I gotta buy you, that I gotta earn you. Don't do that. Birthday and Christmas. At this point, guys, even if I was to get a girl who randomly bought me gifts and stuff, she's still only gonna get some on birthday and Christmas. That's just it. The reason I cut Valentine's out is because I figured out that women appreciate romance more, and I'm not gonna do both. I'm not gonna buy you a gift and take your ass out. Fuck that shit. Hell no, that's too much money. So I just started doing the dinner. All right. Next, you're always the one who tries to break the silence. It shows insecurity, guys. It shows that you're in a fearful state. It shows anything that shows that you're in a fearful state, that she's upset, that you try to break the ice. Women are just these creatures that they just go off to themselves sometimes. I don't know why hormones, estrogen, whatever the reason is. Sometimes women are just, especially that when they period on, guys, when they going through their menstrual cycle, women will get a little distant from you sometimes. Sometimes it ain't even got to be their menstrual cycle. Sometimes it could just be hormones, and they just become a little distant for 2 or 3 days. And y'all might walk around, y'all might don't say too much to each other. She's not gaslighting you or nothing. She's just, in a mood. Not that she's treating you bad. Not that she's giving you real silent treatment. She's just not as talking as much as she does normally. There's a difference between silent treatment and she's just being quiet, right? Silent treatment where it's deliberately she's trying to not talk to you. Quiet is just, she's a little out of it. Her mood is just like she's not that talkative. Give her space and let her come to you. You don't want to relay that every time she gets quiet that you're fearful. Give her a couple of days. She'll come around. Okay, guys? Next. She can have you when she want to, guys. Like I tell you guys, from time to time, women will ask for space. I just got an email from a guy who was talking about a woman who reached out to him, and she basically was saying, no, she wanted to give another try and all this other stuff. She gonna have to suck a whole lot of dick. See, when a woman pulls back and want her little space, and then for 3 months, then she come back, what ends up happening, guys, if you don't punish her is you just relay, I'm just happy to have you back. That's lower value. Let me ask you guys this. Do you think you can quit your job, right? Quit your job, and then 3 months later reach back out to them and say, hey man, I'm ready to come back. This ain't work out. You think they're gonna hire you back? They would if they was catching hell without you. But like if you were just somebody who was easily replaceable, they're gonna be like, you gotta do the hiring process over again. That's how you treat your girl. You gotta do the hiring process over again. You'll take her back if a girl reached out to you and you done met a couple other girls and stuff like that, you'll be like, man, you got to go through the hiring process, which means you got to suck a whole lot of dick. But if you've been struggling and the dating world been kicking your ass, she reached back out to you, you just going to take her back. You just relayed to her that you're lower value, that you couldn't replace her. Never take a woman back without punishing her. It's showing her that you have to earn me back. You just can't simply have me when you want me. So whenever women go through these little breakups, or sometimes like a woman will just pull back from you and want to break up, want some space because, she just need to find herself and shit like this, that, and the other. And then 3 months later, she wants you back. And you just take her back. What the hell you think that means? How would you guys feel if you quit a job, called them back in 3 or 4 months, and they just took you back? You would think real lowly of that job. You wouldn't think too highly of that job. You would think, man, these motherfuckers really need me. I'm worth more than the goddamn job. That's the same way the woman thinks. Next, guys, talking about your financial success. Now, I was up there when I was talking about it earlier, when I was saying trying to impress them and stuff like this. This one is in a relationship when you're constantly trying to talk about, so you got your girlfriend and you're constantly talking about all the big things you're going to be doing coming up. Like, it's almost like you accepting that I'm a beta male and I need to constantly sell my financial success to keep her interested in me. So if you got a girl right now and you're constantly talking about, how the business is going to be doing this, and I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do these. What you're just saying is, I know you're with me for my financial success, and I need to constantly keep you updated on it. You're relaying that you're lower value. Never do that, guys. Never do that. I know most of you guys want to use women, hypergamy against them. Like I said, let them discover it. Don't you talk about it. All right, guys. So these are all the ways men relate to women that they're lower value. Like I say, guys, the best way to come over this is you can look at the list and try to learn from your mistakes. But when you actually become higher value, all this is done subconsciously. You don't even have to think about it. All right, I'll get back with you guys later.